Microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is your host, not some baby, and this is another episode of Swingers After Dark. Now, I want to talk about a funny ass subject that we talk about amongst men on some locker room talk type shit, and that talk is about pussy having a face. Does pussy have a face? And that question varies depending on the man, depending on the individual. Now, you have some dudes, they judge the hell out of a woman. They want her beautiful from head to toe. They judge a woman down to the bone gristle. But then you have dudes, they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck how she looks. They just want that nut. You know what I'm saying? They just want her to bust it wide open so they could bust them cheeks and bust her down and give her the business. You dig? So, first and foremost, men, we're visual creatures. We love beautiful women. I would hope so. We love the aesthetics of a woman. You dig? The sexiness comes to her from her swag, her confidence, her style, or what have you, her aura. But for the most part, we like what we see first. We love by sight first. A woman got to make love to our eyes. She got to make love to our sight first before we get to know her as a woman, her totality as a woman, before we get to see her psyche, to know her psychology, her likes and dislikes, her pet peeves, what makes her tick, her nuances, or what have you. And when we see a woman, we see her from head to toe, and we like, damn, she can get it. You dig? We like, Charlie, she could get the business. You dig? But for the most part, a woman, she could have a face of a crackhead, or she could have a face of a trailer park trash, but if she got big titties, huge knockers, wide hips, and a fat ass, then she's gonna get it. She's gonna get got. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna get beat down. You dig? She's gonna get bust down. And that's where the booty call comes in. We don't want to be seen with this chick. We don't want to walk side by side with this chick. We may walk behind her, in front of her, or what have you. Or we may just call her on the late night tip. She gonna come over with through an Uber, a cab, or public transportation, her own car, or whatever means of transportation that she uses to come over to get that business. You dig? And then when the show is over, after we get that nut and after she gets that nut, then it's bye-bye, toodles, see ya, and I wouldn't want to be ya. And then she gonna have to walk that walk of shame at 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be crass. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And you got to realize that if a woman has a dream boat of a body, we don't care if her face is shipwrecked when we want to get that nut. You dig? I'm going to say that again. When the woman has the dream boat of a body, she has, the dream boat of a body that could rock this horse. You dig? On the 7 seas of an orgasm. We don't care how shipwrecked her face is. You dig? You know what I'm saying? We don't care if she looks like the Titanic. You feel me? For the most part, I must admit, I've had sex with ducks before, what have you. I have sex with, chicks. They was okay. I'm not saying that I'm going to fuck a mud duck or anything. I'm not saying that I'm going to bone a chick that she's hideous looking. She got a body of a goddess, but a face from hell. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I bone like chicks who are average, who are average, who are the contrary of the women who I usually go for. You dig? And, you got to realize that a lot of average looking women, they got swag. They got that sex appeal that a lot of drop dead gorgeous women don't have. A lot of average looking women, they got that aura about them that's sexy as hell, that will want you to bust them down, that will want you to get in them draws. They got that charm, that charisma, that personality that will make you forget that she's she doesn't look that good. She doesn't look that pleasing. But because she got a fat ass and her pussy is wet as hell, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna get it. Or she got a switch in her walk. She got them wide hips. She got them big old titties like mwah. Then she's gonna get it. You dig? But for the most part, does pussy have a face? It depends. Me personally, pussy doesn't have a face, depending on the situation. You dig? So don't act like that you never dealt with a chick who wasn't, a dime, who wasn't a goddess. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about the face you fuck. It's about the fuck you face. You dig? It's not about the face you fuck. It's about the I want to fuck you face. And it's about the fuck faces that y'all make when y'all have sex. You dig? So to all you dudes who want to say, well, you bugging. Pussy does have a face, but I want to see your baby mama. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the chick that you impregnated. You dig? Because a lot of dudes talk big shit until you see their baby mamas, until you see the chick who they impregnated. You dig? They want to talk all this shit, but tell them to show proof. Show their paperwork, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? They say they bag all these dimes, but how are these so-called ugly chicks getting pregnant? Who are impregnating this so-called ugly chicks? You know what I'm saying? Who's getting them pregnant? Somebody's getting them pregnant. They not going to the clinic and getting artificially inseminated. Somebody's busting these chicks down. You dig? So I'm just saying, does pussy have a face? No. Overall, in general, no, pussy does not have a face. A chick could work at McDonald's or at some fast food spot. She could have wide hips, a fat ass titties, the whole shebang, and she could look like a crackhead, or she could look like Trailer Park Trash, but she's still getting hollered at. She could smell like cheeseburgers and french fries, but if she's able to make a man's dick hard, he's going to smash. He may not claim her after he smashed. He may say, I don't know this broad, after he smashed, but she's getting smashed. You dig? It's not like a dude, he's handsome, he's a pretty boy and he's working at McDonald's or at a fast food spot, and chicks don't want to talk to him because in their opinion he's not high on a totem pole. And I'm gonna say that I'm not judging a man who works at fast food spots or whatever. Get it how you live. Do whatever makes you pays the bills, whatever make you pay the bills, whatever make you eat, whatever make put a roof over your head and clothes on your back and your belly full. You dig? I'm not discouraging men to work at fast food joints. I'm just making a parallel between men who work at fast food spots or whatever the case, and women who work at fast food spots or whatever the case. Because women, they chase status, and men, they chase that beauty. Because women get their power according to their beauty, while men get their power according to their status. So if a chick works at a fast food spot or whatever the case, and she's making minimum wage, and she looks like a goddess, and she got a fat ass, and her body is like bang, her body is bad, and she's a baddie, it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? She don't even have to look like a goddess. She could look beat up, she could look busted. You know what I'm saying? She could look chopped up, but she's getting hit. And I just want to point that out there once again. She could be smooth sailings, her body could be smooth sailings, but her face could look like the Titanic, and she's still gonna get the business. When the hormones are raging and when he wants that nut, then all that I go about look shit goes out the window. You dig? And on that note, this has been another episode of Swingers After Dark, and this is your host, Nasun, baby. Check out my website at www.nasunblaze.com. That's www.nahsunblaze.com. And check out my ebook, You, Me, Us, Them, The Swinger Manifesto. You dig? You could get it on Kindle, Nook, iBooks, Google Play, and all that good stuff. And shoot me an email at swingpodcast@gmail.com. Once again, that's swingpodcast@gmail.com, and shoot me any comments, questions, or concerns that you may have that could be addressed on a future episode. Yeah, dig. And on that note, peace.